Hey everyone, welcome in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the free-to-play. It rolls on. Today's the 27th of July. Hope you're doing well. Doing okay, all things considered. A lot of stuff happening, a lot of uncomfortability, just very difficult right now. Went to church today. The pastor spoke on something that I've been going to church pretty much all my life. Never heard this subject spoken on. And did I just use this? I didn't mean to. I'm just totally... Oh well, we were over 4,000. But I'm not happy about that because I wanted to save up. I was just totally spaced. Anyway, won't do it anymore. We'll save back up. Just totally, how it goes. But Pastor taught on sex today, which I was in the service. My wife was in the nursery watching online. And let's just say things were brought up. Wounds that were thought to have been healed were opened. And it's rough. Couple that with the fact that my hip isn't working properly. And yeah, it's been a day. We had 5 kids yesterday. We had R2, the 5 and 6-year-old. We had the foster baby, the foster 1-year-old, the former foster 2-year-old, and the foster baby's half brother, who's 6 months old, was also in foster care, so it's another family. He was 6 months, and then today we had Officer Son went to his grandparents, but we had his half brother with us all day. So we only had 3, but the whole issue with my hip is just severely limiting. I'm supposed to be going to the chiropractor in tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to hope he can fix it or something. And this is not a chiropractor that take insurance, so it's going to be real money. It's going to happen here. But I just need to be able to, because it's not like I'm immobile. It's just like it hurts like crap. And I haven't been doing myself any favors at all. I felt horrible Friday night and went to the store and bought a lot of stuff that I shouldn't have bought and have been consuming said stuff all weekend. And basically a form of self-medication. And it has not, that's going to be stuff I'm going to have to work off. And so I just added more stress to my body, which is, it's like a self-sabotaging practice because I'm just in the, so I did that. And then we had the sermon today, which just hit, I don't know if there's anybody who was in church today who did not get hurt who did not get hit in the face. Because, I mean, it's all true. It's all biblical. But it's because you've never been taught that it hurts, like that it just hits you so hard because you've never been told this. I've never been told this, and that's why it hurts me so hard. That's the reason my wife, I don't know. I'm trying to get stuff done so I can go in and spend some time with her and, not worry about everything. Just go in and talk to her and, try to get a read on her. But I didn't realize that she was going to take this to heart, and because when the pastor was talking about this, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about all this stuff, but I never thought that my wife would be like, "There's this thing that you did back a long time ago, and this is something that we dealt with. I thought we had dealt with way back a long time ago." And it turns out that, I don't know. It turns out that she's, what we thought was buried, dead and buried, she decided to resurrect. And so it's, it's super fun having to deal with that out of nowhere. And aside from that, I just, it is what it is. But, wish you guys could see it, because it was like nothing that I've ever experienced before in my life. And the thing about it is, so the Summer Series was Christmas in July. He's like, there was no Christmas music playing, just so we're, they would use wintry themes in the background of the music, but it was, normal worship music. And then he had like a snowman out on stage that he would put up, and he was like, "This is Olaf, and the series is Christmas." And it started out, the first week was salvation. The second week was marriage. The third week was family. And the fourth week was sex. Today was sex. And, the two a couple weeks ago, I can't believe I beat that team, by the way. I just did it with my throwaway, my JV team. I was like, okay, let's see if this works. It worked. But, yeah, it was. So I beat those. Those were separatists, if you were paying attention. They were like fairly highly ranked, and I beat them. And then I took my first order against, Gear 12 Geos, and the Gear 12 Geos beat my first order team, which is like, okay. But, anyway, my gosh. I wish I could tell you that it's about where it is. I wish I could let you know, but, you can probably find it fairly easy if you get a look at, I don't know how you would, but it's not online, but maybe by the time you're seeing this video, it will be online. If you want to go try to find it, but, just be warned that, it's pretty, it's it will hit you in places that you probably don't want to be hit. And it will make you feel things that you probably don't want to feel. And if your wife watches it, and you've got issues in your past like I do that you thought were dead and gone, but then again, I should warn you, this is who my wife is. She has real trouble letting stuff go. And I've known that, and it's part of the baggage. But it is what it is. Anyway, I guess we didn't get anything. I didn't mean to pick those. We're still saving up, so I'm going to keep saving. But, we did get a little bit. I'm just going to run this so that it saves up. And we're getting a bit of saving. I want to save all the way to 5,000, just, And, we're going to go from there. But anyway, I appreciate all of you being here. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Make sure to hold the line. And remember that I have friends ever. Bye.